2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
I almost just have to laugh. Someone saying they're going to beat Colin Morikawa. Does that even happen these days? He's one of the most consistent.
Been accused of having a balky putter occasionally, but you're right. Iron play as good as Tiger Woods in his prime. The short game's irresistible, but I think the most impressive thing about young Colin is his mindset. He's got a 40-year-old mind on a 20-year-old body. No wonder he's winning at a decent rate of knots. Well, this could alter the line of the shot and take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Nothing good out to the right. This is a trouble.
And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This one's for bogey. Was on a good line. Ouch, that's not the way they intended to start their day, Rich.
Nope, it looked like you were out there, Luke. Lucky to get away with a double bogey.
Going with the hybrid. A quality shot, that. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Oh, I thought that one was going in. 20 feet to the hole.
Nice little par putt here. Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
And he holds it. What a putt. Currently at 2 over par. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
What a drive. Look at that.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. The first of the par fives, Rich, the fourth hole.
Shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course. That's very easy for these players. But listen, they come back here every year knowing that they need and they want to honor the gentleman who helped form the legacy of the PGA Tour. And that's why they're out here playing for all the money.
That's inside the range. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Now 4 back after that hole. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards. Ridge, placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers, lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Setting up in some very deep rough. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Sitting at +1. And back to the course with the live action. And this putt to move into the top 5. Oh, so close. No, that's too bad. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. He's in a tie for 14th place. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Oh, look at that. You don't want that ball back.
Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Just didn't drop. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Colin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure. This is looking solid, what they wanted.
And that will put them ahead of their rival. A great performance on this hole. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
This putt is to move inside the all-important top 10. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for a par here. Oh, what a stroke. That will work. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Good shot there. Setting up here with a very long putt.
He's got this for his par.
That's disappointing. Putting for bogey here. Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 1 stroke in front of his rival so far today. Great stuff.
How close was that to going down? And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And he's hit that inside the range. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Well, that's a bit disappointing. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this next putt, it's for bogey. And it goes, and that's unfortunately back-to-back bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Well, Rich, as we make the turn to the back 9, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, this